If you study physics, if you study, I just recommend studying physics. You know, and the tools of physics, of the sort of the thinking tools, that it's not just a bunch of, what matters is not remembering a bunch of formulas. What matters is the thinking process that led to the discovery of those formulas. It's sort of critical thinking, first principles analysis, trying to understand what is true at a most fundamental level, and then reasoning up from there and testing your conclusions against the most fundamental truths in any given arena. This is how you can figure out whether something is more likely to be true or not. And I think it's good to think in terms of probabilities. So you receive information about a subject, that should change the probability of your conclusion, but not the certainty of your conclusion. Like, so in physics, teaches you that you should not be 100% certain about any given prediction. Now, there's some things that are highly likely, but physics teaches you've got to assign a probability to something being true, and then as you learn more information, your original conclusion may be wrong, and then you should then change your mind based on the new information. I mean, you can think of intelligence kind of as just how good is I think probably the right metric for intelligence is the ability to predict the future. If you can predict the future well, then you're as intelligent as you can predict the future well. Because if somebody claims, well, this person or this AI is very intelligent, like, well, how good are its predictions? And if its predictions are not very good, it's not that smart. So that's I think the key nature of intelligence. And if you're trying to decide what to do in the future, it comes down to predicting the future. And to predict the future, you have to think critically about the past, and constantly try to be less wrong. So maybe that would be right up there in terms of best advice. Aspire to be less wrong.